Up and down England, men and women are lacing up their boots to embrace the adventure that is grassroots rugby. In this series, we're going around the country to find out what lies at the heart of these sides and the communities that they create. This is Club. In this episode of Club, we're travelling on the ferry to England's largest island as we meet the people who make up Isle of Wight RFC. It's the day before Isle of Wight RFC take on Loxheath Pumas, and we've come down to meet their scrum half Finley at his place of work.
Right, Finley, where are we? What are we doing here?
We're at the RNLI Inshore Lifeboat Centre, where we build all the inshore lifeboats for the UK and Ireland. And we build a Atlantic 85 and a D class, which are basically the small ribs that the RNLI use.
And what is it that you do for the RNLI?
So I'm a boat builder, currently building the pods of the D class, but overall it'd be the structural work, fit out of the lifeboats with all the little bits and bobs to go on there.
Like behind the scenes of the RNLI, where the magic happens?
Yeah, structural stuff mainly, yeah.
Is there something that I can try my hand at here whilst we're here?
Yes, we can actually have a go at building some of the internal structure for the Atlantic 85.
Right, let's give it a go. So, what are we doing here?
We've got some carbon fibre with a resin back. It's already been chopped up and templated, so we've got a nice little...
Do I need this?
Hopefully not.
Okay,
Hopefully
okay.
not. Basically, if I pin this to the back, you can lift that and then try and pull the back off just like a sticker.
This is going to go wrong, I'm sorry. So what is it like working for the RNLI?
It's a really good organisation to work for. Definitely feel like I'm helping save lives at sea with it, even though you can feel a bit disconnected from it, just working the boatyard. You're definitely peeling the resin off there.
Come on, Finley, show me how to do it.
So like that, really.
Okay.
If you pull that
here we
back,
go, we're rocking now.
Yeah, if you pull that back to about here, and then what I want you to do is grab a pair of scissors and then cut across.
The white?
The white, yeah. Just that way, yeah.
Sorry about this. What was it like growing up on the Isle of Wight? That's a question I've been dying to ask you.
In some aspects, there's not a lot going on, like at all, but I do love living by the sea.
Was team sports quite an important thing growing up, to meet people and to be engaged in the community and stuff?
Yeah, for me, I used to play rugby when I was a kid up to about 15. After a 15-year hiatus from it, getting back into it again has been amazing. I didn't realise that I was missing it, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
I really enjoy the team aspect. Like, I've met a great bunch of lads.
How did you get back into it?
So I just got into it from the summer touch that was going on at the club, and just basically got
roped
into coming in. Like, come along to pre-season, we won't be doing any contact, just a bit of fitness, and then pre-season game, it doesn't mean anything. And then I'm just like coming to training every week and absolutely loving it.
Right, completed it.
Yeah.
Fair to say I smashed it, wouldn't you agree?
I think so.
Right, can you show me, like, where would this go on the boat? Show me one of the boats that it goes on and we can go and chat some more.
Yeah, sure.
Your first season last year, what's like the story so far?
Last year was like a really good season for us. We managed to get promoted, and it's our centenary season as well. So
wow.
Yeah, so 100 years of the club. It was really good to be part of something like that. Really excited for this season. Don't know if our body can take the number we had last year.
Sure.
Every day I wake up sore. That's not because of rugby, it's because I'm 30. But but like you kind of forget it the moment you get on the field and you make that first tackle.
Yeah. Well, good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Make sure you smash it, and I'll be there. I'll be there cheering you on.
It's the morning of the match, and club winger Dan is cooking up breakfast for a couple of the other players before they head to the ground.
Right, it's game day morning, Dan. What's on the menu for breakfast?
We've got sausage and bacon. We'd normally go to Wetherspoons for a for team breakfast.
Strong.
A couple of the lads are coming round this morning just to sort of ease ourselves in before we start properly, I suppose.
Yeah, first game of the season.
That's it. Morning. You alright?
Yeah,
how are you?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Right, it's breakfast time. I hear there's a challenge that you guys took on recently.
Yeah, so last weekend we took on the Three Peaks Challenge, so climbing Ben Nevis, Scarfell and Snowdon in 24 hours.
Wow.
It was a challenge. It was very hard work.
It's still challenging now.
Yeah, we're all a little bit sore from it still.
What was it in aid of?
So it's a charity called the Lily Foundation. They're a charity that support me and us as a family since my son was diagnosed with a mitochondrial disease in January of this year. Their main thing is research into finding a cure, because at the minute there isn't one. And we set up Team Teddy.
Which is your son's name, right?
Yes, yeah, and yeah, we just sort of taken it and run from there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Fantastic.
at points it was his face that was getting me through it.
It must have been incredible to have the support of your team for something that's like so personal to you.
It has, and since not even just the challenge, but since we've found out, there's been times where we're like, this is really hard. But the club has just kept us going, whether it's going out for a drink or rugby being sort of a get out.
Sure.
But then when I asked people if they wanted to do this challenge, I was thinking it's going to take quite a while to get maybe 8 or so people. But I think within 24 hours we'd filled the team. Our initial goal was 10,000, so it was everyone raising £1,000. Let's go a little bit over because I'm ambitious, but I was not expecting at any point £16,000.
We all did it together, and it's the support of the whole group that get you through things like that.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's just like one of the massive benefits of a team sport, right? Is that you guys make friends for life and support each other through those moments. From like a rugby perspective, it's probably quite a good way to finish pre-season, isn't it? With like a challenge. Fitness challenge.
Yeah, probably the week before the start of the season was maybe not the best idea, but but yeah, why not?
Yeah. How are you feeling about the game?
Yeah, confident, I think.
Yeah, it's been a good few weeks of training.
And you're in the next league up, right, from where you were last year. Is that quite daunting, or are you chill about it?
Yeah, so Loxheath that we've got today, we played 2 years ago. Right. They got promoted sort of a season before us. Okay. So we've been near them for a little while. And it was good competition last time we played them. Perfect. So should be a good game today. Yeah. See how we fare.
Yeah, spot on. Right then, Dino, so you're a former player of the club, right?
Yep.
You keep coming on down. What brings you back to the club week after week?
Just everything about the club. It's a real tight-knit club.
Yeah.
And we're all proper muckers, been mates for donkey's years.
I love that. And what's your role down here? What do you do on a match day?
Doing a bit of player management, a bit of coaching, mainly obviously forwards. But yeah, keep the morale up, keep everyone coming up, and mainly just enjoying themselves.
What would you say is like the biggest challenge about getting people to come down, like recruitment on players and stuff?
We've just got a small pool of players, do you know what I mean? We're an island, we've got 3 major teams over here. 50% of our games are over on the mainland.
Right.
So it's a huge commitment for the lads. So it's just trying to make it as enjoyable as possible. And they can play with smiles on their faces all the time and have a good third half. Then that's what it's all about for me.
So we've met a few of the players and we haven't met any volunteers of the club yet. Are volunteers really important to the running of the club?
They're the ones that keep everything together. So like in any grassroots club, if you haven't got those volunteers, that club don't run. We've got some real stalwarts of the club that are here every waking minute of the day, doing everything, the most menial jobs. Without people like them, clubs don't run.
Right, so Dan, it's a couple hours until kick-off and you're in here doing physio.
Yeah, I don't get to warm up. This is how I started at the club, so and I've just carried it on.
No way.
So yeah, brought down to have a drink and strap some people up, and then got roped in one week when we were short, and that's been it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And how long have you been a physio for?
I qualified in 2014.
Right.
So quite a while, but I've not. I only do it here.
Yeah.
I've not practiced it for quite some time, so it keeps me going and helps the club out. That's the main thing.
We have to control everything we do today. Discipline, work rate. It's all on us, isn't it?
This is the first game of the season, and this is where we start for the rest of the season. All right? You leave nothing out on that pitch, boys. We get your head down, drive, pump those legs.
There we go. That's it, Luke.
I think you've got at least another couple of gears in you, boys. At least. I know it's the first game of the season, lads, but you've got at least another couple of gears. 1, 2, 3, ready!
Most important player.
Oh my days.
Isle of Wight, 3 cheers for Lockseed! Event!
Very close game there, 18-17. How was that for you?
I'm ecstatic. I can't be more proud of the boys. We did a really, really good job. Was expecting you to be disappointed after the first half. There's hardly any action, but a physical game, and I just like I said, I can't be more proud of the guys. Like, we've done so well.
It was awesome to see, and having everyone back down at the club today, how does that feel for you, having all that support?
Yeah, amazing. They were quality today. It was definitely the 16th man that we needed. Never heard it as loud as it was.
Days like today, how much does this club mean to you?
Oh, it is everything. Like it's the end of your week, but it's the start of your weekend, and it is just absolutely everything. We'll go and enjoy ourselves afterwards, but just everyone being here, like my family, I've got extended family here as well, but then the club are just your wraparound and the big family that you never thought you had and you never knew you needed.